it's Andrea from Edmonton Dermatology. Today I wanted to do a little bit of a product feature for you guys. Vivier just added this new product called the Ultra Purifying Clay Mask to their lineup recently, and we're actually super excited for this because it's one of those kind of clay masks that are supposed to be soothing and calming, but it also has a few extra little bonuses in it, so I wanted to go over that with you guys. So this clarifying clay mask has catiline clay, as well as AHAs and BHAs in it, as well as some hydrating ingredients. So what is catiline clay? Catiline clay, essentially, it's a red and white clay that's going to help reduce sebum in the skin, as well as clean out any impurities and help out with taking out any toxins, which means it's going to help really reduce any sort of oils, and it's also not going to strip the skin of those natural oils that we do need in our skin. An AHA and a BHA, well, those are two different types of chemical peels. So super exciting, because most clay masks are just designed for calming and soothing and cleaning out your pores, but this one, like I said, has added bonuses to it. The AHA is a glycolic acid and BHA is salicylic acid. So what they're going to do is actually exfoliate the top layer of your skin, as well as deep clean those pores, create some anti-inflammation and antibacterial properties as well. The other ingredients, of course, soothing, calming, hydrating, as well as a bit of peptides in it. The other ingredients will actually help design to soothe the skin, moisturize it, as well as put some antioxidants into your skin. Super exciting. So what skin type is this good for? Well, essentially they say it's good for all skin types. So it is still gentle enough even with those chemical peels in there, but they do say the people who are going to benefit the most are acne-prone patients. So I don't know if you can notice, but courtesy of wearing masks, I have lovely breakouts all over, so I'm a prime candidate for this awesome new product. So what are the effects that are supposed to happen? Essentially, it's supposed to give my skin essentially a little bit of firming. It's supposed to help soften my skin. It's supposed to help reduce the inflammation, which you can see my lovely newest friend that I got just yesterday. Hopefully he'll kind of calm down a little bit. It's supposed to help me get a smoother complexion, and again, it's supposed to help hydrate my skin. So they do recommend doing this once or twice a week. For those of you that are even more oily, they do say you can increase it a little bit more. So do it like 3 or 4 times a week. For now, I'm just gonna try and do it once to twice a week and see how it goes. So what I wanted to do is kind of show you guys how to apply it. So first thing I'm going to do is actually cleanse my skin. So I have one of Vivier's really good cleansers, the hexamidine. Highly recommend this one. It's a nice gentle cleanser that actually will help soothe and calm, and it also has antibacterial properties. So hexam is actually short for hexamidine, which is exclusive to Vivier. Not very many people out there or companies out there do have this type of molecule. So it's got all those good properties. As you can see, it suds right up. And we're just gonna kind of gently cleanse. And we do not too aggressive. It does look like I'm pushing a little bit hard, but I'm not. I'm just making sure I'm doing my little good circles, getting in all those little crevices, getting that stubborn new friend of mine. Getting in the chin, a bit onto the neck. Good, and I'm just gonna quickly rinse. And pat dry. Now, of course, you can do that cleanse a little bit longer. I just recently washed my face not too long ago, so I don't need to necessarily scrub too hard, as I did have makeup on before I started this video. All right. Now, we're going to put this lovely new product. So because it has red catiline clay in it, it is a little bit more on the colored side, which is kind of exciting, because then that way you know where you've put it on. So I'm gonna put in about that much onto my face. And I don't like to rub it between my hands. I actually like to take my fingers and kind of apply it all over my face. So they do recommend not getting too close to the eyes or the mouth area. That is because of those lovely AHAs, BHAs can be a little bit aggressive for that eye area. So I'm gonna stay right around the eye. Ooh, this smells actually really, really good. It almost has a calming effect to it. Which, funny enough, it is supposed to be calming for the skin. Now, yes, it is quite orange looking, but that is supposed to be from the red clay. Which, like I said, actually really helps see where you've put it on and where you've missed it. And I got a bit into my neck as well. Awesome. So they do say to let it kind of sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and that is what I will do. Okay, so I've had the clay mask on for a couple of minutes now. I can kind of feel a little bit of tingling, especially right around in here, and kind of a little bit on my chin. So definitely though I can feel those AHAs and BHAs kind of working away. I can feel it a little bit in the center of my cheek here too. Kind of right where that mask likes to sit, right? Right where I had shown you guys where all that kind of breakouts have been happening. So I'm pretty excited that I can actually feel some good stuff happening. Hey, so I probably have about like 5 more minutes left of this mask on my face. As you can see, it's definitely still orange, which is totally fine. Again, I'm pretty happy that I can actually see where I have applied it. The tingling has kind of subsided a little bit, so I'm probably about 10 minutes into the treatment now. Essentially, it's not tight feeling, which mostly clay masks, you do feel kind of like that tightness and it almost dries really hard, which I'm assuming that's part of the whole hydrating ingredients and the antioxidants that they have thrown into this mask. So it actually feels pretty good. As you guys can see, I can actually talk and you don't see it cracking on my skin at all. One of the things I forgot to mention, so I did say you're supposed to use it once or twice a week at night. Because our skin is most active at night, it is important to use a more active ingredient type of product before you go to bed. So definitely a nightly treatment once or twice a week. And like I said, for those more oily patients, definitely something you can kind of crank up a little bit more if you're finding you're very, very oily. So just as a recap, guys, this has Canaline clay, red and white, which is supposed to help purify the skin, help out with any toxins, reduce sebum, as well as it has AHAs and BHAs to help exfoliate and really clean out your pores, and is anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. And there's also some antioxidants as well as some moisturizing agents in it. This bottle here is about 60 mLs, retails for about $68, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I have a minute or two left of having this mask on my face, and it actually, that kind of tingling effect that I had earlier has actually subsided quite a bit, and it's still not feeling too tight at all, like the usual clay masks where it feels quite sticky in that. It's not actually, it doesn't feel dry at all. So far I'm liking it. All right, guys, so I'm finally finished. My time is up, so what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm gonna just rinse it off. So they actually don't recommend using a cleanser to take it off, just taking warm, lukewarm water to kind of wash it right off. So here we go. So as you guys can see, it actually comes off not too bad at all. Got a few little spots here and there that I'm just gonna kind of rub with the water. Right around my nose there, which really get that stuff out of there. Okay, we're gonna pat dry again. Don't ever rub, pat dry. Now let's make sure I didn't miss any spots where the clay is still sitting. Okay. So you can go ahead and start putting your own regular moisturizer, and you can also put your serums on as well if you like to put them on at night. Essentially what I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm actually going to be putting on my eye creams, a little Grenzyme eye, and then we're also going to be putting on Vivier's second newest product, the Derma-V, which I'll get to in just a second. So with the eye cream, you're going to take a very small amount. I like to use like almost a quarter pump because I really feel like the product goes a long way. And with any eye cream, you're going to pat onto your eye. Got the bottom there, grab a little more, get the top, don't forget the top. Now I know I didn't put the clay mask on my eyes, but it's not actually indicated because of those chemical peels that are in there. So regardless, we want to make sure that we hydrate the eye area. Simple as that. All right, so the Derma-V is also a nighttime antioxidant cream. So it has 5 different actions that it's essentially targeting. I don't have them all in front of me, but it is a really great product. Like I said, it's a vitamin C and antioxidant. So it is, again, going to help boost your skin's capability of repairing itself. And it also has some peptides in it. So for me, those are some of the 2 most important things. With having antioxidants, it actually kind of helps out, again, with that kind of breakouts, which I feel some of my breakouts have settled. They're not quite as red as before I did the mask. So hopefully this Derma-V will help out a little bit more. So again, I just did 1 pump from the bottle. I'm just gonna kind of rub that in. Again, I don't like rubbing my products in both hands because I feel like my hands will end up with most of it. So I just take a little bit in one hand, take this hand, kind of just apply it wherever I haven't yet. Well, there we go. So that was the Vivier's Ultra Purifying Clay Mask and how I would do my little regime. If you liked our video, please feel free to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, and check out some more of the videos that we have and a few of our new posts, or even check our website or our YouTube channel out. You can see more of my great tips on there. Thanks so much.